Sup YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here and welcome to another video. Yeah, this time around we are checking out Mewtwo EX, or actually Mega Mewtwo EX, the deck list. And I'm glad you're here because we're checking out the deck list today in combination with a little video where we're gonna test out the deck. Hopefully there's a good opponent on the other side of the world. Yeah, so with that out of the way, we run 2 Shaman EX. There's no way around it. Shaman EX makes the deck really consistent, and we definitely need 2 of them in our deck to crack it up. And next up is a Hoopa EX to get our, if we bench Hoopa EX, we can search our deck for 3 EXs. So this is great to get our Mewtwo's out, or maybe our Mega Mewtwo as well. So yeah. We also have a regular Mewtwo in here. The reason for that is that I really like the price trade against that. If they knock out just this regular Mewtwo, then we're behind in price. Yeah, it's really great to say it like this. If they knock this Mewtwo out, it doesn't even matter because they usually have to knock out 3 EXs in order to win the game. But with this Mewtwo EX, they have to knock out 4 Pokemon. So yeah, that's out of the way. Now we also have this Garbodor with Garbotoxin. We run a 2-2 line of that because these abilities, certain abilities can cause us a bit of trouble here and there, so that's why we run Garbodor, to have the pure power with Mewtwo in combination with ability lock. And then of course Mewtwo, we run a 4-3 line of Mega Mewtwo EX, or the Mega Mewtwo EX Y version, with his attack Psychic Infinity, dealing 10 damage plus 30 more damage times the amount of energy attached to both active Pokemon, which can deal up to a ton of damage, and this attack isn't affected by weakness. Also, we have the regular Mewtwo EX. I suggest running the one with damage change. Switch around the damage counters on this Pokemon with those of your opponent's active Pokemon. Together with Shrine Memories, we can actually, that's a stadium card if you haven't noticed. Together with that, we have a lot of HP on our hand with Mega Mewtwo EX, and then yeah, we just deal a ton of damage and swap around the damage if need be with this attack. Okay, the energies running 4 DCE and yeah, the regular Psychic. I think about 8 is enough. Maybe you can crack it up if you'd like, because we do run yeah, certain stuff like this Max Elixir. It's not Max Elixir, it's Mega Turbo, which is better in Mega Dex. So if you're wondering why Mega Dex never use Max Elixir, that's why. So Mega Turbo, really great. Then Trainer's Mail, running 2 of those. We're also running 4 Ultra Ball, 4 VS Seeker. VS Seeker is stacking up in price lately. I've been seeing that on Troll and Toad, so if you got some of those, if you want to have more of those, definitely buy Phantom Forces packs. Even though the cards are illegal, most of them, this item card is still playable with that. Then there's Lysander, running 2 copies of that, so Mega Mewtwo EX can knock out everyone he wants to. We have 2N, then there's Pokemon Ranger, removes all effects of attacks on each player, his or her Pokemon, which could be really beneficial in certain situations. Then we also have Sycamore here, running 3 copies of that. There's a Skyla. We run the 1 copy, we can reuse it with VS Seeker, but it's great to get our Spirit Links at the right time, or maybe other items like that. We have Parallel City, we're running 2 of that, because if we're up against Mega Rayquaza attack, or maybe Gardevoir, we can limit the bench space of our opponent with 3 slots, which is great. Next up, yeah, as mentioned, there's a lot of stadiums in this situation. We have Shrine Memories, as mentioned. We can use the players evolved Pokemon. Actually, let's say it like this: we have this in play. Mega Mewtwo EX can use the attacks of the Pokemon beneath it, so it's like the regular Mewtwo. Those attacks can be used thanks to this stadium card. Then of course Spirit Link, we're running 3 of that, and then there's Weakness Policy, because if we're facing a Mewtwo EX against another Mewtwo EX, maybe we can, instead of just attaching our Spirit Link, maybe attach a Weakness Policy to prevent the weakness. Okay, and now we're just gonna test this baby out. We're gonna go to the versus mode. Here we go. And yeah, we already have a couple of decks. I played with Mega Gardevoir last time and made a deck about Yveltal EX as well. So now it's time to test out Mega Mewtwo EX, and I almost have this Camerupt EX, which could be quite beneficial with the special fire energy. So anyway, we're gonna check out Mega Mewtwo EX. Play! So hopefully the opponent on the other side of the world will be an advanced player. That way we can show the true might of Mega Mewtwo EX. If you're at your local tournament or league and you see this deck and you never heard about it, then this deck list is great for you to get to know the deck a little bit better. Yeah, as we see, we're waiting for our opponent to load the game. Maybe he or she has a slow internet connection instead of us just waiting. That way I can talk about yeah, some other interesting stuff. We also have decks. Oh, here we start. We can call the coin flip. Let's see. I'd say heads. We lost the coin flip. So Acid Sky 4201 is our opponent, and he gets to start. So we start with Hoopa. Bah! Terrible, terrible, terrible. But the thing here is we can actually use Hyperspace Fury with Hoopa because we have Psychic Energies in our deck. So that's the reason we also run the Hoopa EX. So it's not yeah, devastating like in the Gardevoir EX starting with that. Although in the Gardevoir EX deck we just attach Fairy Energy, getting to the bench and discard them with oh yeah, we're facing a Volcanion deck. Interesting. So already he's using Escape Rope. And that's it. So wow, is it passing a turn? Kind of interesting. We have Trainer's Mail is something we're gonna do first. Checking out, we have the Mega Turbo, which can be, yeah, not for now because we don't have a Mega out yet, but we can see that there's a Mewtwo in here, but this is kind of difficult. We are gonna use N later on, so this Trainer Mail isn't it really that efficient. So okay, the thing I'm gonna do here is Ultra Ball. We're gonna dispose of the VS Seeker. It's too bad. We do need the Mega Turbos to power up, so we're gonna dispose of those two cards, getting out Mewtwo. Or maybe Garbodor, because those abilities can be quite devastating, but we need an extra turn, so gonna go for the Mewtwo. We can also go and block that ability, but no, it's not, yeah, difficult. Okay, we're gonna splash that energy to the Mewtwo, and I'm thinking about just giving an energy to the Hoopa, but this deck does 100 damage to one of our opponent's Pokemon. For 3 energies, nah, not really that good. So we're gonna use N in this situation. We'll see what we can get out. We have another Mewtwo, and there we go. The Float Stone is active, so that's what we wanted. We didn't want this Hoopa to be in the active spot, so we are gonna swap around, definitely. Or actually we can stay in and receive some damage. That could also be a thing, but otherwise we can get, yeah, this is the amount of Psychic Energy it does to this Pokemon. Okay, I see. So we can retreat if we want to. Let's just think about that. Or this Pokemon will do extra damage because, yeah, that ability is in play. And he also has the ability to bench, or actually attach energies to his bench Pokemon. So 50 damage. We're not gonna use the damage swap on that Pokemon. We're gonna wait with that. We're gonna bench another Mewtwo. The VS Seeker is nice, which we can get our N back, but for now we're just gonna leave the Hoopa EX on the active position. It can be like a little wall. It has a lot of HP. It's not gonna be knocked out anyway. So let's see. It's a great thing. You guys also haven't seen Volcanion EX on this channel yet. This was actually a deck idea that I wanted to make a video about, but didn't come across it. So he's using N, which means our Mega Mewtwo is going back in his deck. But we get another one back, and we get Shaman. How amazing is that? So we also have this Ranger here that knocks out that Power Heater. And there goes the Hoopa EX. He's gonna bench and search his deck for 3 EXs, so interesting. This is also the first time that I'm checking out the Mewtwo EX deck. I made the deck, but I haven't tested it out that good against a good deck like this. So this is going to be interesting. Thing to notice here is that Hoopa EX is weak to Psychic, and there's a lot of EXs. Then there's also this Flash Fire. Once during your turn, you may move Fire Energy from your Pokemon to this Pokemon, so it can actually absorb all the Fire Energies and do a lot of shenanigans like that. So he's going, yeah, Trainer Mail, getting out interesting thing. Yeah, you may reveal a trainer card you find there. Okay, definitely. Again, he's gonna use 2 of them at the same time, so his bench is filled with EXs. Wow, crazy. Steam up, there goes 1. And now you see how the deck actually works. He's dealing 60 damage. And now we're gonna get out, we have to get out the Garbodor right away, because getting a lot of damage like that is not really that good. So, we're gonna bench the Trubbish. We can go for something else here. Spirit Link to that, does this Mewtwo already have a Spirit Link? Yes, so that's great. We're gonna attach Spirit Link to the other one. Gonna evolve. Should I evolve? Yeah, we definitely should evolve. Interesting. Both active Pokemon. Okay, so we're definitely gonna evolve this Mewtwo EX to the Mega Mewtwo EX. We're gonna bench this one. Why not? Yeah, we're gonna also bench this Shaman EX to get a bunch of cards. We need 4 of them. Hopefully we can get another Floatstone. If it's not in the discard. No, it's not in the discard. We get the Floatstone. We'll attach it to the Trubbish. And later we're gonna use the Ultra Ball and actually, get out our, what was it again? Garbodor, yeah, but the thing I'm gonna do here, our opponent has 2 cards. I'm not gonna use VS Seeker and use the N, because our opponent definitely doesn't have a lot of great cards in his hand, so otherwise he should have used them, but I'm definitely gonna do it anyway, because we want some damage on the field, otherwise we're not getting anywhere. So we can use Ultra Ball, but we're not gonna do that. Gonna use the regular N. I'm sure he had a supporter, so it doesn't really matter. We have a DCE, so yeah, here we go. Also gonna attach that Spirit Link to the other Mewtwo. Poof. So yeah, a lot of shenanigans in one turn, and we are gonna retreat. Next turn, hopefully we can get out something. We have Lysander, we can knock something out maybe. Psychic Infinity, dealing a ton of damage. 130, and yeah, because of the Fighting Fury belt, we are in a bummer here, otherwise we would have knocked it out, but that was the only thing we could have done. So maybe if we lose in this situation, it doesn't really matter. It shows the strength of the deck, because Mewtwo EX, this is actually the 3rd turn, or maybe the 4th, or maybe the 2nd. Didn't really count the turns, but that was really fast, dealing 130 damage with my first attack, so that was actually my 2nd turn. I did an energy attachment every time, so a 2nd turn, Mega Mewtwo EX, 130 damage, it's devastating. So the only thing we need to do right now is get out our Garbodor as fast as possible, because our opponent is using the Flash Fires. And the worst case scenario, we can absorb the damage and use the damage change on the Mewtwo EX to destroy a lot of Pokemon with that. Holy crap, moly. There's Blaze Ball has a lot of damage, 140 on that Flareon EX. So yeah, that'll be a lot of damage for me, because this Psychic Infinity deals 30 damage times the amount of energy attached to both active Pokemon. So this means 1, 2, 3 with the 4 of them, 7 and the discard will be a lot of damage. He will be knocked out. We're gonna actually give a DCE to the Mewtwo EX with the Spirit Link. Yeah, that's the way to go. His EXs are actually benched. They're actually they don't have any energies. And we are gonna use Sycamore. I know it's just a shame because, but we have to get out Garbodor. Here we go, Garbodor, and there's also the Mega Turbo and the Shrine of Memories, so we can actually move all the damage to him with that, which could be interesting to do. We're gonna place the Shrine of Memories, why not? So we're dealing 1, 2, 3, and then there's also 7 on that. We have to do the right math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 7, that's way too much damage. He will be devastated. We also have a Mega Mewtwo, but this also has a Spirit Link, so we have a ton of Mewtwo's in play. We're gonna evolve that one, of course, because this one has a Spirit Link and has a DCE. We're also gonna use the Mega Turbo in this situation. Yeah, we get it. So from the discard, we can attach it to whatever we like. I suggest, maybe the math has to be correct here. So we are gonna count 30, 60, 90, 120, 120, 150, 180, 210, and then the 10 damage is enough. So we're gonna attach it to the regular Mewtwo there, and we have an Ultra Ball, but we don't need that. So there's also this, which deals the amount of Psychic Energies. Because of Shrine Memories, we have that ability. Could have attached it and then use the damage swap, but we're gonna go for Psychic Infinity, bang! We do have the ability lock still on hold, so we can get 2 prizes like that. Skyla and Garbodor. Garbodor is good because we can Ultra Ball it away. We don't need that. So here is the Volcanion. The abilities are locked, so he will not be dealing a ton of damage. He is also all out of energies because he moved them all to his Flareon. So we wanted to have that KO on the Flareon EX. And our opponent is trying to set up with Power Heater once again. And we are actually going to retreat here in this situation. Or maybe, yeah, we can get an energy. onto the Mewtwo, we can swap around the damage, but this Volcanion does have a ton of damage as well. Okay, what do we see? We're gonna actually dispose of some stuff. We can use Parallel City to dispose of 3 EXs in one blow. Could be interesting. We can retreat with the Mewtwo EX and attack with another one. This is also something we can do. We do have another Shrine of Memories. I'm gonna check out Skylab first and see what else is in our deck. We have another Mega Turbo. We have the VS Seeker, which can yeah, get our Lysander out, but we also have used the Supporter of the turn. So the best decision in my book would be getting out the Mega Turbo. Yeah. Or actually that was not true, because there is not a single Psychic Energy in my discard. We can use the Parallel City and dispose of 2 EXs. I think he's definitely going to use the Hoopa EX and the Volcanion EX without energy, so that doesn't really do that much. He cannot set up that easily, so I think we're safe by letting this Mewtwo EX stay in for now. Because yeah, we're definitely going to use the Ultra Ball right away. This Garbodor can go away, and Shrine of Memories, not too sure about that. Parallel City, also something I'm not sure about. I'm definitely gonna remove the Parallel City. I don't really need it. We also have another Mega Mewtwo EX, so and on our deck we still have 2 DCs and enough energy, so yeah, our board is looking pretty good. I'm gonna evolve the Mewtwo, why not? And he's concede, so he already sees like, whoa, that many Mewtwo EXs, there's no way I can win anymore. So it's a great battle video. It was a competitive deck against a competitive deck, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. This Mewtwo EX deck is devastating. It's really great. I got all the EXs puzzles out really just in time. Used the Infinity, Psychic Infinity for a ton of damage, and he just couldn't keep up. Once that Garbodor hit the field, those Volcanions popped like yeah, a snow for the sun. They couldn't do anything anymore. So as you see, Mega Mewtwo EX are definitely a great contender for one of the best standard decks in the current meta. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely rock smash the hell out of the like button, and don't forget to check out episode 100 on my channel about the competitive scene. Every week I post episodes, and the previous episode was about not an EX, it's about Greninjas. Check it out. I also did yeah, put in quite a lot of work to get that intro rap right there. I did a parody on the Without Me of Eminem, so check that out. And yeah, I'll be leaving you guys for more videos, so see you guys tomorrow or maybe the day after that. So have a nice day, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Bye!